Ladies and Habibis, we are going to introduction to you rising star of South Asia. He is very well educated. He knows Islam and Christianity very well. He done what they said he can. He is Doctor.
Alhamdulillah.
Wait a minute, what are you doing, Zakir? You come out, it's not you. Habibi, take him out. Sorry, there was some problem. He's Adam Sikher.
Hello everyone. This is your favorite Murtid. Salamul Masih. Peace.
एंड हेलो एवरीवन आई डोंट नो क्या हुआ उम्मीद है आप सब लोग खैरियत से होंगे मेरा इंट्रो शॉर्ट हो गया एकदम से बट वेलकम सलामुल मसीह पीस ऑफ क्राइस्ट बी विद ईच एंड एवरी वन ऑफ यू काफी खतरनाक किस्म का इंसिडेंट हुआ है एंड रिसेंटली एज वी नो और वो इंसिडेंट क्या है कि जनाब सरगोदा पाकिस्तान में एक क्रिश्चियन बंदे के ऊपर अटैक किया गया एंड आई एम स्पीकिंग उर्दू आई डोंट नो व्हाई आई एम सो सॉरी दिस इज माय इंग्लिश चैनल एंड आई एम सो सॉरी गाइस peace of Christ be with each and every one of you. I'm so sorry I started speaking Urdu because I've been doing an Urdu stream all day long and I forgot that I'm in my English channel, so I'm so sorry for this mess up. Yes, today is has been a long day, so anyhow, coming back to this, I'm so sorry. Coming back to our English channel, English stream, and once again I apologize for keeping my language as Urdu because that happens sometimes. So I'm sorry for that. Let's go back to our subject. The subject is really silly, quite frankly. Why silly? Let me like why it is silly. It is silly because at one side we as a Christians are allowing these people to come into our countries, okay, the Western countries, which supposedly are Christian countries according to our Muslim. And we all know that they are secular countries. None of them are Christian countries at this moment. But once again, they think that they are Christian countries. So they are coming to the Christian countries. And I'm going to use their terminology, their statements. And they want equal rights, number one. Number two, they want more than equal rights. They don't want to give freedom of speech to anybody else about their faith, about their ideology. They are creating riots, they are creating issues, they are doing each and everything to stop anyone to say anything about their ideology, their theology. Yet, when it comes to their own countries, for example, Pakistan, one of the top 10 biggest cities of Pakistan, Sargodha. What happened is that there was a guy who was having a cottage industry of making shoes. And if you dig deep, you will realize that no channel will actually tell you this, that apparently he got in competition. Okay, and obviously no channel will actually tell you this thing. So very easy. He was a Christian. How can he earn more? How can he earn more than me? He's a Christian. He's a chuda. Chuda is a derogatory terminology that they use for the Christians in Pakistan. So what happened? Let's see what happens afterwards. Let's go to some news reports first, and I will show you this. And obviously, if you go to Twitter, you will get everything. In YouTube, we have a limit. We have a limit that we can show. So we will not be able to. I will not be able to show a lot here. But let's just read what happened. Lahore, Pakistan, Christian Daily International Morning Star News. A Christian in Sargodha, Pakistan, who was critically wounded in a mob attack on Saturday, May 25th, due to a false allegation of blasphemy. So, when he was brutally attacked, it was an allegation. Now it has been proven to be a false allegation. So, even the allegation was false. He is now in stable condition after multiple surgeries, because obviously I cannot show you the images. You have to go to my Twitter account and look for the tweets that I made on Saturday to see the images. In YouTube policy, I can't show you how brutally he was attacked. He was laying down on the ground. He was attacked with bricks, with sticks, with punches and boots. The mob, writing Muslim, beat Nisar Masih Gill, who was 74 years of age, vandalized his house, burned his shoe factory. He had a cottage industry of shoe factory in his house in Sargodha city, Mujahid colony, after mosque loudspeaker incited people to gather where he had burned waste paper, waste paper. And they said he is burning Quran. Why would somebody burn Qurans in his factory in Pakistan? Just think about it. Why would any Christian, when they are in such huge minority of less than 1.5% of the total population, would burn Qurans in Pruler in his factory? He was burning his waste paper. He had a cotton industry where he makes shoes. He makes shoes. His shoe factory was destroyed. His house was vandalized. His shoe factory was vandalized and then burned. He was brutally murdered. And I would say murdered because somehow people are saying that he is alive. I don't believe that he is. Let's see. Gill underwent head surgery and is stable condition. I don't know what you call stable condition. He'll be dead. Okay. There is no way, if you look at the Twitter images and Twitter videos, there is no way a person who has been beaten this badly will be able to even walk. If he survives, he will be in a vegetable state. He will be in a vegetable state. Uh, it's a sure shot. Like if he can even talk after these surgeries, I would say that's a miracle in itself. It's impossible to even be alive after this kind of a brutal attack. And he's 74, man. He's not young. Inspector Shahid Iqbal of Sargodha Urban Police Station told Christian Daily International Morning Star News his family is safe and is being kept at a government guest house due to security concerns. They may return to their homes when the situation normalizes. Now, imagine, let me show you a video where you can see just a glimpse of it. How many people attacked him? Okay, let's just look at the glimpse of it. I can, like, once again, I cannot show you the whole videos because of the Facebook policy, but just have a glimpse of it. Check this out. This is how many people which attacked his house. So one single house is attacked by 500 plus people.
Christians want justice. I am not ashamed of calling this my home, but I am ashamed at the people who I call my neighbors. I am ashamed of those who I repose my trust into, that they would be safeguarding my rights, that they would treat me as equal citizen, and that they would ensure my security as well. I am ashamed at them.
Look, this is how they are vandalizing. Over 400 people. These are his shoe boxes, his house, his shoe boxes, everything.
Throughout the history of Pakistan, there has been so many religious discrimination and terrorism, and there is no example that no one ever has been punished.
Exactly. No one has ever been punished when this kind of a mob attack happens after a supposed blasphemy case. Supposed blasphemy case. The blasphemy is not approved, it is not verified, there is no case. And then people come and ask me, and they try to debate me and say, "Hey, Adam, tell us how many people did the government put to death because of 295? See, government cannot do that because you people don't allow it to go to the court. You kill the person before it reaches court. And somehow, if it reaches to the court, Within a couple of years of the court sessions, you kill him on his way to the court or from his way to the court, from the court. You guys never let the case run. So that is why never in the history you will see 495C being implemented except for just a few times. That's the reality. The West is sleeping. They want, we want the Muslims are good. Muslims are good. You guys are Islamophobes. You idiots have never been to Pakistan. You guys have no idea what Islamophobia is. And it is not even a phobia. It's the reality. It's the truth. That's what they do. You don't have to like think 20 times. It's just there. The only thing that you have to do is search on the internet. That's it. That's all you have to do. Search on the internet. What do you search? Search anything. Christian beings killed in Pakistan. What else? You gotta just search. Can you even search something on internet? Okay, let me search. Christian killed and house burned for alleged blasphemy of Quran. There you go. Let's see. Simple search. There you go. Let's read together. Muslim resident claimed that they saw a Christian and his friend tearing out pages from the Quran and throwing them on the ground. No one was killed. In 2009, 6 Christians were killed and some 60 homes burned down in the district of Gojra in Punjab and following. So you will just see pages after pages of what they are doing in Pakistan. Let's see. Mob in Pakistan burned down a house, beat Christian. Pakistani blasphemy mob burned down houses, beat Christian. 100 Muslims were arrested to attack 2 Christian men. Mob in Pakistan burned and churches, and so on and on and on and on. You'll be just reading pages after pages of how these mobs are killing Christians every day in Pakistan. It's just happening. Alleged blasphemy cases. And I'm repeating my word again and again, and I'm emphasizing on the word alleged because that's the real crux of the essence, because none of these blasphemies were proved. None of them were proved. The Gojra incident is one of the most famous incident of Pakistan, where these people actually sliced the necks of these Christians after raping their mother in front of them. And they want equal rights, and they claim Islam is the religion of peace. But you know what Jesus Christ said? By their works, by their fruits, you will see. And the fruit of Islam is this right here. 97.6% Muslim majority country. By their fruits. You will see them by their fruits. 96.7% Muslim majority country. And then we guys are Islamophobes. Then ex-Muslim does not have the right to live. Christian does not have the right. What do you mean by Christian doesn't have the right to live? Let me search another thing. Let me show you. Over 1,000 Christian girls are forced married in Pakistan. There you go. BBC. Let's not go to BBC. BBC is a false news channel. Let's go to Dawn. Let's read Dawn, which is a Pakistani news channel. Let's do Dawn Pakistan. Look, wait. DAWN. Dawn is the Pakistani biggest news channel, one of the biggest news channel and news report channel of Pakistan. This is Dawn News. Check this out. 1,000 minority girls are forced in marriage every year. Which 1,000? Check this out. According to a report by the Movement of Solidarity and Peace in Pakistan, up to 700 of these women are Christian 300 are Hindus, a total of 1000 Christian girls of age between 13, hold on, let me search, control F, THIRT, 12 and 25, of ages 12 and 25 are forcefully married to a Muslim in Pakistan every year. I'm doing this stream at around 7 p.m. Toronto time, Eastern time, right? So today, according to your time zone, today, since the day started, today, 3 children has been forcefully married to a Muslim guy who were, two of them were Christians, one of them was a Hindu. 3 today, right now. That's the average when you say 1000 every year. When you see 1000 forced marriages every year, that means today, right now, 3 child are just went into slavery for life without their permission, without their right to speak, right to find their husband, right to have a life of their own. This is Pakistan. What happened in Sargodha is a one-off thing? No. Search on the internet. It happened 2 years ago. It happened in Lahore when a Christian was doing a good business in Lahore, in one of the most busiest road of Lahore. I forgot the name of that place. In Gulberg. They burned his shop because of a Muslim rivalry. I did a stream on that 2 years ago. It happens every other day. Only the big events are shown or comes into public news. The rest are just there and we don't even know. Do you know about the 3 girls, minority girls that are forced marriage today? No, you don't. You know about Tabitha Gill. Yes. You know about the other girl that I made a video of 2 years ago because that came into social media. What about the rest? What about the girls which are forced married in Sindh? What about the girls which are forced married in Balochistan? What about the girls which are forced married in KPK? You just know about certain girls whose parents are a little financially a little better, in a little better position, where they can actually reach the court system. And they will lose. It will be a losing battle. Because by the time their verdict is is can be heard on the court of law, it will already be 3 months old verdict. By that time, this girl who is forcefully married, which is 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old, has been abducted already for 3 months, have been had sex with so many times, and is threatened for 3 months that if you say something wrong, we'll kill your family. And hence, in the court, she'll say, nah, I did the marriage by my own will. And very easy, you know. If they can abduct you, if we can abduct you, then we can do the same with your other sisters, your brother. If you pressurize a 15 years old kid for 3 months while having sex with her, forcefully sex with her, raping her, I would say, do you think that she can actually make her own decision at that time while you are keeping her in a house room? You'll make her say whatever you want to make her say. We are talking about kids here. We are not talking about adults. Even the adults sometimes cannot think correctly or properly at that particular time in that particular state. That's the religion of peace I grew up in. This is the religion of peace I grew up in. This is the country I grew up in. This is what I know Islam. And then I read Islam from the Islamic own scriptures. And what do I see? The same thing. What's the value of a non-Muslim? 1/6. 1/6. And I've shown it last time. According to Sharia, the blood money of a non-Muslim is 1/6 if they are paying jizya. If they are not paying jizya, then nothing. Then there is nothing. So where are the peaceful Muslims? Nowhere. You know, apparently 30 people are arrested. Will anything happen to them? No. 26, sorry, 26 people are arrested. You have seen the video I show you, over 400 people attacked. Check this out. There you go. Sargodha Lahore, urban area police Sargodha arrested 26 people for mob violence. 26, 400 attacked. Christian Manadate, while registering a case of 44 nominated and 300, 400 unidentified subjects. 400 unidentified subjects under the Terrorism Act. Do you think anybody will actually go to jail for 10 years? No. 20 years? No. Will anybody be hanged till death? No. What's going to happen with any of them? They'll be free. They'll be free. Maybe they'll give one or two a punishment for 6 months so that people will be quiet, so that Christians will be shut up and the international pressure will be reduced, because this become an international news. As this is an international news, okay, all right, let's put a couple of them for 6 months in jail. What about the person, his life, his factory, his orders that he had to fulfill? Now, do you think anybody will buy from him? Will he has an order? What about his family? Nothing. There you go. $1,000. And that will be a promise, a check which will never come into money as well. Like, look at this. Follow this news and you will see he might his family might receive $1,000. You know what $1,000 is? Nothing. You just destroyed his life. You just destroyed his whole factory. He can't restart his factory for $1,000. That's what he will get. 300,000 Pakistani rupees. Or maybe 500,000 Pakistani rupees. If 500,000, that will become what? $1,600? That's it. That's what he will get. After he is in a vegetable state in the hospital and his business is destroyed. And that's what the Muslims wanted of that area, because of that area, he had a competition. They want to fix the competition so that the factory of the Muslim guy will actually run. And that check that will be paid to that guy might never be cleared. And they will just have a check. And they will run to the government offices after offices to try to release that check. His wife and his family. And that will be the end of it. We won't even hear this news because we have short-term memory disorder. All of us. We'll forget about it. This will be in our minds for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and that's it. And we'll forget about it. Then there will be another movie of Marvel which will come out, and we'll think about that movie. A part 2 of or part 3 of Dune will come out, and we will start watching that. And we won't even know what happened to this family, but this family will know forever and ever. That's the reality of it. That's how it works. And in the West, they'll keep on shouting about genocide of Muslims in Gaza. What about the genocide of Christians in Pakistan? At the time of 1947, Pakistan had over 18% Christians. What happened to all of them? Right now, we have what? 1.8% Christians in Pakistan. What happened to the rest of them? What happened to the 16.2% Christians in Pakistan? Their daughters were forcefully married every day. They are persecuted, killed, destroyed in the name of religion. And you can't see that. Nobody can see that. Yeah, because they're Christians. They're bloody Christians. That's what they say. They call them chude. You know what chude is? Chude means full of shit, full of poop. They call them poopy, people of poop. Chude. So the genocide in Pakistan they can't see. That is called genocide. Why is nobody saying anything about it? What happened to the Western world? Is it sleeping? These idiots crying, barking Allah Akbar, and Hamas is going to destroy in Canada, in America, in UK, in France. Why are they sleeping when Pakistan is genociding Christians in Pakistan? Racist? Mikhail, where's the race comes into play? We are not talking about race. We are here talking about a genocide in Pakistan of all the Christians, no matter which race they belong to. And the West is sleeping. And they'll keep on sleeping for as long as they are not persecuted. And they will be persecuted by the same filth that they imported from different parts of this world. And once they are persecuted, they won't be able to do anything at that time, because then it will be too late. Because then it will be just too late. It will be simply too late to do anything. You know why Crusaders were not able to do any good damage? Because they started too late. The attack or the Muslim invasion started in 700, early 700. Crusaders started after 1040, 800, 900, 10, 340 years late. That's how late Crusaders were. It was just too late. Yes, they were able to save Spain and a couple of other countries, but it was just too late. The earliest Christian genocide happened in Egypt. It was a full of Orthodox Christian community, over 20 million. What do we have over there right now? Not even 2 million Christians. That was the first Christian genocide. Who did that? The peaceful community, who claims themselves to be peace. Where is peace? In their history, there is no peace. From the time of Muhammad all the way to the 17th century, 18th century, there is no peace. How can you say that the community who was always fighting, never in peace for 1200 years, just became peaceful in 200 years? No, they haven't. It was the laws of the secular government which binded their hands, and they changed their strategy. They just simply changed their strategy. And as soon as they come in power again, they're going to do the same. And I showed it to you my stream 2 streams ago. They already claimed it. Once we are in power, this is what we are going to do. They already claimed it, and the West is sleeping. They are sleeping like a baby. And they'll remain sleepy till it is too late. Do you think at that particular time anybody can do anything? No, it will be just too late. Mimi Hijab, that people think is a so called Muslim scholar in the West, this is his stream. This is tweet. I'm going to show you a Twitter post. Check this out. What is he saying?
You have to fight them is because they are Jews and Christians. You should fight those.
You have to fight them because they are Jews and Christian, not because they did something wrong, because they are Jews and Christian. Okay, check this out.
Should fight those empires around you or those hukumat around you, which are Jew or Christian, until they give the jizya.
Until they give the jizya. What is jizya? Jizya is forced tax, imposed forced tax, not tax. The normal tax is very simple. You have to earn above the minimum wage to pay tax. Jizya has nothing to do with minimum wage. You have to pay or become a Muslim. It is a gunda tax. It's not a tax, it's jizya. So that you will be humiliated. And I'll show you the Quran verse. So that you will be humiliated. Now, this guy lives in the West, in a Christian country, Britain, UK, and he says you have to attack them because simply they are Jews and Christian. Until they pay jizya, the humiliation tax. This is Quran word. Humiliation tax. That we, the Muslims, are over you. We, the Muslims, are now your captors. We, the Muslims, have overcome you. That's not protection tax. That's not protection money. That's not tax. This is humiliation tax. Allah says that in Quran chapter number 9 verse number 29. So that they will be humiliated. Watch.
That's fine. That we already know Islam allows. And then the howness of that is in the hadith. The three options that they're given. Either you give the jizya or you do this or you do that.
Yeah. Three things. They'll offer you three things. Accept Islam, or pay jizya, or get ready to be killed. Three things. He did not say that because obviously he has to deceive. He still lives in a non-Muslim majority country. But look at his face. The broom-faced idiot.
Yeah, we're not apologetic about that point.
Yeah, we are not even apologetic about it. That's what Islam is.
That is truth. If your religion has to have an expansionist element, so then therefore there is no situation or conceivability of peace being made between Muslims and non-Muslims. Islam is a warrior.
There you go. You heard him, right? Do I need to translate it? I don't think so. You guys, this is my English stream anyways. Check this out.
Your religion in many ways. It's unapologetically so. It's about expansion, it's about conquest and so on.
It's a warrior religion. Unapologetically so. You wanna see, you wanna get the link of this? There you go. Copy link, and there you go. I'm dropping it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it and have fun. So, what is there to show peace? Where can we see peace? It is a warrior religion. Your scholars are saying it's a warrior religion. Your Western scholars are finally saying it's a warrior religion. They were saying it's peace, it's peace, it's peace, it's peace. When these people were few in number, go back 5 years, the same guy was saying Islam is peace. 5 years ago, Speaker's Corner, this guy was saying Islam is peace. 5 years later, this guy is saying it's a warrior religion. Why? What's the difference? Did he learn about Islam now? No. Now they are more in number. Quran chapter number 45, verse number 15. Let me show it to you. Do not go for peace when you are the uppermost. Let me show you. 47, verse number 35. Sorry. I'm a little exhausted today. Let me show it. Quran chapter number 47, verse number 35. So do not weaken and call for peace while you are superior. There you go. Do not flatter and cry for peace while ye the uppermost. Do not very faint hearted crying for peace when you are the uppermost. Do not slack as to cry for peace and you have the upper hand. Do not weak hearted and do not appeal for a settlement when you are the upper hearted. So do not be weak and ask for peace from the enemies of Islam, which is Jews and Christians, as we have seen, while you are having the upper hand. And do not faint, call for peace while you are the upper ones. There you go. How many translations are there? Are they all saying the same for this verse? Quran chapter number 47, verse number 35. 47, 35. So the only difference that happened in the last 5 years is that there are more Muslim immigration in Europe, more Muslim immigration in Britain. That's it. 5 years ago, before the COVID, 2018, 6 years, 7 years, 6 years. Before the COVID, speaker corner. Islam is peace. 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 What happened in 5, 6 years? They just have more numbers. Bring all the Syrians here. Bring all the Gazans here. Bring all the Pakistanis here. Bring all the Iranians here. There you go. End of peace. Islam is a warrior religion. Same guy. No difference. I'm going to compile his old videos with new videos and I'll make another stream on that. It just clicked me right now that I should show you the old videos as well. And I'll show you the same guy saying Islam is peace, the same guy saying it's a warrior religion. Same guy saying, no, Jews and Christians are Ahlul Kitab. They are the people of the book. They are our brothers and sisters. He's saying in Islam, you have Jews and Christians, we have to fight them just because they are Jews and Christians. I'm going to make a compilation of him contradicting himself with years and dates when he said that versus when he said this. When he said that versus when he said this. And I'll do that next week to show it to you. This is Quran in effect. And you must have seen my video in my English channel about truth and Islam. You know, there's a video that I made long time ago, maybe a couple of years ago. Do not lie. The video name should be Do Not Lie. Right? You go and watch it. Or Lying in Islam. Hold on, let me see what was the name. I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see. And what will going to happen? Here, the same thing. The same thing. So there is lying in the textbooks. No, that's a separate one. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, I forgot where it is, but it's there. So at the end of the day, I'll make a new one. Lying is allowed in Islam, and I've shown that in multiple of my previous videos. It's just simply there. When can you lie as per Islam? Okay, I found it. It's November 10th, 2021. That's November 10th, 2021. There you go. This is the video. So while you are not superior, what do you have to do? You have to lie. I'll share the link. When you are the uppermost, when you are not the uppermost, lie, deceive. It is allowed to promote Islam. It's allowed. It's simply allowed. The link is there in the live chat. And when you are the uppermost, the peace goes away. The peace goes away. Full stop. Bye bye. Tata. There's no peace. I know today is more of a monologue kind of a stuff because, like, seriously, this thing has hurted me a lot. It just really hurted me because I see the West going into the same place where Pakistan is because they can't see the truth behind this deception. It's the biggest deception in the history of deceptions. When a Muslim will join in and I will show him the references that you are allowed to lie. No, I don't believe this. I don't believe that. Sharia says you can. No, that's not true. I don't believe in this Sharia. I believe in some other Sharia. Which Sharia do you believe in? I believe in Quran. But Quran says this. No, this is the wrong translation. But this is the Arabic saying this. No, you don't know Arabic. But they are doing the same thing, which I am propagating, which I am telling you. It's written in Sharia. It's written in fiqh. It's written in Quran. It's written in Hadith. It's written everywhere. It is written everywhere. Not at one location, not at two locations, every single location. And you can just simply see that everywhere in the world that they are doing the same thing. When the numbers are low, they are the most peaceful people. Their number grows up. There you go. Quran chapter number 47, verse number 35 comes into play. What is the purpose of my existence if there is no Allah? You stupid. Allah is a Satan. What is the purpose of my existence if there is no Allah? What is the purpose of your existence if there is Allah? Your purpose is, if there is Allah, your purpose is lie, deceive, warrior, fight, subdue people, bring them with chain around their necks till they embrace Islam, and then die and go to a brothel house which Allah called Jannah. Is that what your purpose should be? Is that the purpose of a Muslim man should be? Or a human should be? What should be your purpose in life? What should be your purpose in life? What does Islam says? Exactly this. Nothing more, nothing less. Where is love? Does Allah love? Allah doesn't even love. He loves only the best moments. That's it. Otherwise, he hates everybody. That's the purpose of your existence. That's the purpose defined in Quran and Hadith for your existence. Dogo. What is hell? What is heaven in Islam? Nothing. Heaven is, what is heaven in Islam? A brothel house. Nothing more. What else is heaven other than brothel house? There is no purpose of life if there is no Allah. What is the purpose of life when there is Allah? That's it. That is it. Fight in this world, bring them with chain around their necks, and go to a brothel house if you die. Can you show me a better thing than what I just described in two small sentences? The link is there in the live chat. Click it. Join in. Show me your purpose. Show me what your so-called Jannah is. And then again, The whole idea is that these people who come and debate us, they think that they will give me a couple of lies and I will accept the lies. Like I don't know nothing. No, once again, there's another lie. Look, look, look. I left Islam. I don't have any purpose in life. I am desperate now. Accept Christ then. See? Now, I just said accept Christ. What is going to happen? Oh, Bible is corrupted. Check this out. Check his next sentence. Watch his next sentence. Everyone. Bible is corrupted. How can I believe God is a man? Because he is again a liar. That's the end of it. Abhishek Kumar, please don't bring these kind of idiotic things here on my channel. If a person goes drunk and do something stupid, I'm not responsible of that person. Please don't bring these kind of idiotic things over here. The person should know the laws of his country. Now, see, there is no God. What is the purpose? I am so desperate. There is no God. There you go. That's him. This is the guy. And he doesn't have the guts to click the link. The only thing is remove Islam from the history and you will see the atrocities of this world will be gone. 90% reduced. Hitler will not have been a Hitler if Islam wasn't there. Because Hitler was pushed by an Islamic mufti to do persecution of Jews. That's it. The whole world map would have been very different. The ideology which they know and now they are claiming that it's a warrior religion, what else do you need to see in a warrior religion? Do you want to see anything more? Destroy, kill, finishes everything. What else? There you go. This is Islam. So Muhammad describes his religion in what way? Let me show it to you. This is the prophetic commentary on Quran. Let's see. This is the prophetic commentary. Prophet from the prophet, the prophetic commentary on the Quran, tafsir of the Prophet Muhammad. He needs so much peace, by the way. Of Quran, chapter number 3, verse number 110. Okay. Sahih al-Bukhari. The verse, you true Muslim are the best people ever raised for mankind. Why? Means the best people of the people as you bring them with chain around their necks till they embrace Islam. You bring them like dogs, chains around their necks till they embrace Islam. Fight them, make them your slave, drag them with chains around their necks till they embrace Islam. And Islam is peace. There is no compulsion in religion. Islam is peace. There is no compulsion in religion. But the best of the best, according to Muhammad, are the people who fight them, bring them with chain around their necks till they embrace Islam. One of you is wrong. Either Muhammad is wrong or you are wrong. But one of you are wrong. Because the two different things, you guys are saying two opposite different things. Muhammad is saying you are best because you bring them with chain around their necks till they embrace Islam. And you are saying there is no compulsion in religion. So which one is true and which one is false? You make your own decision. If you can't make your own decision, go check Mimi hijab. 6 years ago, 5 years ago, Islam is peace. Today, it's a warrior religion. 6 years ago, Jews and Christians are our brothers. They are from Ahle Kitab. Today, we have to fight the Jews and Christians because they are Jews and Christians. That's it. End of discussion. Yeah, Paroxymus said the right thing. He said, Dogo, Fal might come to our happy and gay club, baby. Yeah, thanks for changing my mode. I was in a hyperactive mode right now because of the Sargodha incident. But that's the reality of the Sargodha incident. That's the reality of it. It's exactly what it is. Yeah, you were valuable for killing. You were valuable for destroying everything. You were valuable to be a warrior. That's what your value was, Dogo. Like I said, go study. There are so many ideologies. You wanna study? Go study Bible. Read it and see what God is. God is love. Ah, what does it says? Let me show you to you. Mm, okay, hold on. Let me show it to you. Give me a cell. Mhm. It is in Matthew, Mark, and everyone, but the beautiful passage is in Colossians, which says the whole law is fulfilled. Galatians 5:14. There you go. Bible Gateway. This is what the true God said. For the law is fulfilled in one command, one word. That's it. You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's the fulfillment of the whole law. The whole law is fulfilled in one word. In this, you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. Where is the love of Allah? Did Allah said something even close to that? But God is love. Allah says kill, destroy, finish. The word of God said, you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself, and that's the fulfillment of the whole law. You know, it says, let me show you something. It doesn't say God loves, it says God is love. The one who does not love does not know God, because God is love. The one who does not love does not know God, because God is love. He is love. It's not that he loves, obviously he is love, so he loves everybody. Because he is love, so he loves everyone. Because he is love. Allah is love? No. Does Allah love? No. Go to the Bible, says he loves everyone, he hates the sin. Not the sinner. He hates the sin. God of the Quran says he hates the sinner. Allah, if you hate the sinner, how will you guide him? You have to love the sinner to guide him. You have to hate the sin. You have to hate the action, not the person. Hate the action, not the person, so that you could get the person out of that action. Like, let me give you an example of your own house. Let's say in your house there is your friend, your brother, your sister, somebody, assume for the sake of argument, he or she is a drug addict. Will you stop loving your sister, your daughter, your brother? No, you'll still love him. You will put him into a some kind of a therapy clinic to try to get him out of this addiction, because the addiction of drugs is bad. You should hate the addiction of drugs. You don't hate the person, you hate the addiction. This is how simple it is to understand and comprehend, not the other way around. Not the other way around. Yeah, Hindi name, come on, man. I can't read Hindi. You want to write something in English, and this is my English channel, and I don't have the moderators who can read Hindi. I'm going to put you in a timeout for 10 seconds so that every comment of yours will be removed. Unless I can read and comprehend your comment, don't write it. Write it in a English sentence. Use Google Translator if you can, but don't write it in a language which I cannot read, because I don't know what you're writing. It might be a hate comment for general public, for all the Muslims, and I don't know. So don't get my channel into trouble. You want to say something, say it in English. This is my English channel. You want to say something in Hindi, use my Hindi Urdu channel so that my moderator will check what you're saying. Here, use English language only. As far as for the rest of the things that are happening in India right now, listen, that person has nothing to do with me. He did his actions by himself. If it is legal in India, so be it. If it is not legal in India, so be it. I do not know that. Because there are certain things which are legal in India. The law of the land you have to follow. Full stop. You have to follow the law of the land. I do not know if somebody could go to that extent in India. So until I figure out everything and somebody will tell me that it is according to the law, then that is fine. If it is not, quite frankly, the law will punish him. So don't bring that thing over here at this moment. Because I don't live in India, I don't know the laws of India. So until somebody will tell me the laws of India, I will not say anything about that. But this is the reality of Islam in essence. Abhishek Kumar, it's not just burning. It's not just burning. It is beyond burning. And you know what happened. So say, but don't keep it to burning. Once again, I don't know, like I said before. Tomorrow there will be Sahil stream. You can ask Sahil, he lives there, he knows the laws, not me. He knows the laws. I don't. I don't live in India. He knows some lawyers, he will check that out. I can't do that. And it is not just burning, it's beyond burning. You have seen that. So don't try to say things and mellow it down. I have seen it, it's everywhere. Let's ask Sahil tomorrow. I don't know that. Rather today. In India, it's already early morning. With that being said, I am here talking about human persecution and humans being killed, destroyed in Pakistan. No, oh, everyone is the first Muslim. Adam was the first Muslim. Muhammad was the first Muslim. Abraham was the first Muslim. Moses was the first Muslim. In Islam, everybody is the first Muslim. And that's the reality of it at the end of the day. And you see, When I go live, these Muslims will not come up live, even though the link is there. They know that they cannot present me anything with evidence, so they won't come up, and they will hide for as long as they can, because they are fulfilling their purpose because of these useless seculars, and they are fulfilling their purpose through these useless seculars. But they will dislike my video. I have 98% likes, which means there were 4 dislikes, 3 dislikes. It's 161 total likes. So they will definitely click on a dislike button. They will definitely report the videos. They will definitely do everything to stop my voice to go into masses, but they will never be able to provide me or refute me. Why? Because they know what I'm saying is true. They know that I am giving the best of the best arguments with references, with everything. So they cannot refute me. Their mullahs are hiding from me. Their muftis are hiding from me. They are not coming up for debate, even in the news channels. Why? Because they know what I'm doing with proof and evidences, and they don't have any other evidence to prove me wrong. So they are not going to come up live, because they know that they have so many useful idiots called seculars, which I call them seculars, in the world, and they are more than enough for them to make them spread their falsified narrative till they are enough in number to get up and say, there you go, now we have power, now we have power. That's the reality of it. That's the truth. America, yes. America, Canada, Europe, England, France, Germany, everyone. We are talking about secular across the West. I never put a single country name. I said the whole West. But that's the reality of it. You don't want to accept the reality. So be it. The time is near, but rather is now, that you will see what I'm saying is 110% true. Brother Francis is a little bit sick, and he excused me that he will not be able to join today's stream. And I had a very long day today, anyways, and I wanted to skip today's stream as well. But this was a very, very important topic that I wanted to talk about, and I didn't want it to get it delayed. So I had to get it out in the English-speaking world so that people would know what is happening in Pakistan about these things. There was a norm. Then why did Muhammad not marry her own daughter Fatima to Abu Bakr and Umar? Why did he said she is too young? Why did he said she is too young? Right. So at the end of the day, this is such a stupidity. Let me show it to you. Show it to you. Hold on. If it was such a norm, then when Abu Bakr, there you go. Kitabul Nikah, Sunan Nasai 3221, Sahih, grade is Sahih. You can see that. Now, it was narrated from Abdullah bin Mudayyir and his father that Abu Bakr and Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, proposed marriage to Fatima. Fatima is the daughter of Muhammad. And she was what at this time? 12 to 14 years of age. But the Messenger of Allah said she is too young. Then Ali proposed marriage and he married it to him because Ali was of her age. Ali was what? 20, 21? Fatima was what? 14, 15? Yeah. Umar and Abu Bakr were what? Old, in their 40s and 50s. She's too young for them. If it is such a norm, then why did Muhammad reply she's young? Why did Muhammad said no to them simply? No, she's young. If it is a norm, my friend, there was always a norm in the early times that young girls were married to young men. Yes, that was a norm. There's no doubt about that. Young girls were married to young men back in those days. Girls in their teens were married to boys in their teens, or girls in their teens were married to boys in their 20s, early 20s. That's the norm. Girl of age 6 being married to a man of age 50, that is not a norm. That's abomination. That's not normal. That's not norm. That's an abomination. Aisha was 6. Muhammad was 50 when they got married. Aisha was 9. Muhammad was 53 when they had intercourse. That is not norm. That's an abomination. That's the reality of it. We are not defaming Muhammad. Because of Muhammad, so many people are still doing that. Like I showed you, 1,000 minority girls, out of which 700 Christian, 300 Hindus are forcefully married from 12 to 25 years of age. Girls of Hindus and Christians are forcefully married every year in Pakistan with 45, 50, 60 years age old men. Every year. That's how they have reduced the population of Christians and Hindus in Pakistan. This is called a organized genocide. Destroying their families, destroying their businesses. This is what they have been doing all their life. And that has been happening. That's the reality of it. Do you think there could be an NGO in Pakistan which can keep track of all of these things? No. Just search on the internet and you will see that. They can't keep track of it. Go search on the Google and see how many Christians were there in 1947 till now. Yes, he did the first genocide of Jews in Medina. That's exactly what he did back at that particular time. And that's why. Unfortunately, there is no solution for it. We just have to wake up in the West. We have to wake these seculars up. And who can do that? You people who are living in the West. Speak with them, talk with them, show them the truth, tell them the reality, show them the verses, show them the references, wake them up. Just wake them up. Like, it's not sufficient to just watch the videos of ex-Muslims. It's not sufficient to just say thank you, we love you, we support you. We have to do a little more than that. Hey Amit, can you give me the link of the X video where the guy was saying in Canada that we will be in majority soon and we will take over and bring Sharia and you will not be able to do anything? Amit, come up live. give me that video. I don't have that video right now, so give me that video. I want to show it here. So in Canada, these Muslims are in such majority that they are now saying it clearly. Hey, we are already here. We are 20% right now, and we will soon be what? More, and then we will take over. And you, white people, will not be able to do anything because we'll bring our Sharia here. These are the same Muslims who are running away from Pakistan, Afghanistan because of Sharia, and they want to bring Sharia in Canada. And they are saying it openly live. You won't be able to do anything at that time. You won't be able to do anything. They are threatening you right now already. They are threatening you in Europe. They are threatening you in Canada. They are threatening you in America. They are threatening you everywhere in the West. And you are still sleeping. When will you wake up? When your daughters will be taken away from you? When your daughters will be taken away from you, that is when you will wake up. It will already be too late at that time. It will be just simply too late. You gotta wake up now, because at that time it will be just too late. Canadians are wuss? No. Every secular in the West is a wuss. I've seen so many. If you go to my Twitter account, you will see so many of this wuss kind of a videos. Speak out, vote better. Yes, absolutely. And tell your people around you. You obviously live in a home where there are so many people around you. Speak with them, invite them to your homes. Get a backyard party once a month where you will do some barbecue, some hot dogs. They are not expensive. Hot dog parties. Tell them, and in the West, everybody brings something. Tell them I'm having a hot dog party. Bring them, open some beers. Tell them the reality. Speak with them. Speak with them. Do something. Don't just stay quiet at your home. Hey, it's not my job. He'll do that. I'm not in politics. What do I have to do? I'll be long dead before it happens. You'll be long dead, but your kids will not be. Where do you want your kids to grow up? In this kind of an environment? Bring your Westerners, make them learn, make them understand. Don't be hasty, but give them something. Yeah, they will make false arguments. You have to fix them. Yeah, Isaac married Rebecca when she was 3, and Rebecca was 3, and Rebecca was pulling the water from the well to feed all the camels. A 3 years kid can do that, right? If they can, then perfect, yes. Idiotic answers. Show me Rebecca was 3. They can't. They can only show you, hey, she was 3. Amit, no, I need the Canadian guy giving interview to a white Christian that he showed on Sile's stream last time, saying, we will bring Sharia and you will not be able to do anything. I want that video. I want that video. Send me that one that you showed last time on Sile's screen. And that's how it works. Yeah, this guy is Imam of Peace in Australia that you just sent me. But this is Imam of Peace, and he is always showing what the Islamic scholars are saying. This is different. I want to show the other thing. But that's the reality of it. So if you are still going to be sleepy like the white Americans and white Canadians and white Westerners are sleeping like this. Then your kids will be in a Islamic Republic of XYZ, even if you are in a Western country. So stop sleeping. Wake up. They have made a huge propaganda about their so-called false ideology. Why can't you break it? Break it. Give it to the seculars. Tell the seculars what it is. Give it to them. Tell them. Let them see it. Let them see it. The rest is upon you. Baba, Adu Baba, you can wake them up if you show them enough proofs. Because Muslims have an ideology. They are not actually sleeping. They have an ideology and they are lying to you. Seculars are sleeping because they haven't studied it. I guarantee you 99% of seculars are sleeping. They don't know that. No, you are sleeping, sorry. 99% of the seculars do not know it. So you are waking up the seculars. You are waking up the seculars, not the Muslims. I want you to wake up the seculars to see the reality. They will give you an argument, they'll give you an excuse, they'll give you everything. So you have to wake them up. They are, and you have to wake yourself up as well first, so that you could start doing your job. You don't have to work with Muslims. Let the seculars know the truth and reality. That's what I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to debate Muslims. Let that be done by ex-Muslims. Let ex-Muslims do that thing. Let the apologists do that thing. Let the polemics do that thing. You just wake up your brothers and sisters in your community who are seculars and they think Islam is peace. Tell them the reality. That's all what I'm saying. With that being said, I will end the stream today early. It has been a long day. I was supposed to not do the stream today in English, but I always do it and I don't want to take a break on this because obviously this is my regular Monday time and I didn't want it to just skip one Monday just for nothing. So thank you so very much for being here. Please wake up and please do some work and wake these sleeping people awake. That's all, and I will see you again this Thursday. And this time around, I'll see you at 6:30 Vancouver time, Pacific time. Monday is always Eastern time, Toronto time, 6:30. My Thursday stream is always 6:30 Vancouver time, Pacific time. I will see you again next time, same channel with another nice topic. Stream will be open and live just it was today as well. Anybody who can refute me, they are more than welcome to click on the link and come up. But there will not be any. The only one who will come up will be a barking dog who will just come up and start abusing and barking. But nobody who has the knowledge will ever come up because they know what I'm saying is absolutely true, right on the money. And that's what it is. Take care. Have a blessed day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Yeshua Akbarul Azim.